Still.
We're about 40 miles south of Candlestick Point.
You know what? Oh.
Santa Clara. Today, boy, what a matchup. Two NFL
Oh,
franchises with
boy.
so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here. As it'll be the Pittsburgh
I'm gonna knock you off your high horse, Phil.
San Francisco 49ers. Two teams that have combined to win 11 Super Bowl titles. The Steelers and the Niners are underway.
Yeah, I'm off to a bad start.
And that's pretty good coverage by the kick team, as they'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard
all good.
line and no further.
Shut up. I did win the Super Bowl in the free league. That's it. Shut up, Mills.
And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him.
Yeah, leave it alone. No. No, leave it alone. Leave it alone, BX. Leave it alone. Oh. Full of shit, Mills.
Now run straight ahead with Warren. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10.
Oh, you talking Miguel when Miguel cheated.
Two tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave him 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Unless you boost him up, which is what he did.
Over the middle, that's caught by Metcalf. And that's not going to get it done. He'll come up well short of the first at about the 21.
Who? Trent, he was a 99 last year, but then he got hurt. He's a 98. It was only 1 point.
A big kick that time, 52 yards. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10.
You run where you run to the side, your side is the strongest side of the field. Am I right?
Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line, 1st and 10, just shy of the 30.
It's all good. It's all good, Bunk. It's all good.
Play fake as they set up the throw. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 23 yards on the play.
I'll give them credit for a good read right there because they read the man coverage on the right side and sent the tight end.
Yeah, I tell them that all the time. You ain't got to tell me. I tell everybody in the party that. But they're going to be who they're going to be.
To turn it into a nice game.
Even this sarcastic asshole. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Mr. Sarcastic over here. Mr. Sarcasm.
Exploit them, but what I like the most, how decisive he is, putting his foot in the ground and going.
And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll in fact tackle him behind the line. Nice effort defensively there from Cole Holcomb.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Purdy will set up to throw it here. Flushed out right. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up 3rd.
Well, one of the things we talked about coming into this was we were never going to question the fight that he's going to have for all 4 quarters of a game. But ideally, you want him fighting for big plays and first downs early, not fighting just to get back to the line of scrimmage, as we saw right there.
And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there.
Oh, man, I want to punch him in his face, man. Always, man.
First thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
And his kick is right there. It's good. And the 49ers take a 3-0 lead.
Yeah, I still got points out of it still.
Pretty good opening drive. That'll make the home fans somewhat happy. They wanted 6, but they got 3 in the early lead.
And they should be happy. The guys look good getting down the field. That's got
No, I did not fumble.
Good things are in store here today for him.
Here comes a reverse. Pushing his way through. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
Hey, turn your volume down a little bit, sir. You're kind of coming in loud, pretty loud there.
These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. Let's see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10. On play action, it's Rodgers.
This.
To the right side and complete to Metcalf.
Use.
He'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 18 more yards there and another 1st down.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough and run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
They'll get this complete to Calvin Austin. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. That's a gain of 31 with right around 1 minute to go in the quarter. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10.
Hey, check 26.
Rodgers going to throw. Touchdown.
Good throw.
DK Metcalf. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Steelers are able to answer the early 3 points and take a 1st quarter lead. Chris Boswell now for the extra point. He's got it. They'll see that opening drive field goal and raise it a touchdown, and that makes it 7-3. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
How many hands I gotta take to level my aesthetics? Hurry up and get your muscle up. We up the plyometric. Ran up by the Lux Mesa up the highest metric. The city just made it sweet. The diabetic, they mouth you full of deceit. Let these cowards tell it. Walk in New Orleans with
the 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never known an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they're looking at a 2nd down and 9 to go. Purdy looking to throw. That's complete. It's Kyle Juszczyk. And he's going to be touchdown, but he's got the first down.
And this is something you don't see too much of. Fullbacks trying to stretch the field. But he does a nice job there getting lost out in space and comes up with a really nice gain.
Here's Guerrero on first down. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
From the 48-yard line, here's a 2nd and 7. Oh, design run for their wideout. And he'll get it down here to the 43. Now what a first down pickup of 8.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Purdy now to throw. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. Patrick Queen got in there to stick him. He gets the sack.
Now how about that? Defensive coordinator perfectly in sync, dials up a blitz, and the man in the middle, he's the one who gets home.
Big Mike.
Big Mike.
After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete.
I like the call. It looked like the right time to dial up a running back screen. But this one got disrupted right from the start and ends up falling incomplete.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down.
No, it's still the same.
Now Purdy. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in. Here's Thomas Morstead on now to punt it away on 4th down. The back deep for the Steelers is Calvin Austin. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time. Now, Charles, remember, they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were on the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
After the incompletion, they'll try once more from the 20-yard line on 2nd and 10. Throwing is Rodgers. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Over the dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
They probably changed it because a lot of people just drop back 20 yards and try to throw a pass. So that's probably why they changed it. Because some people they'll just hike the ball, run back 20 yards, then do playmaker and wait for the player to finish their route, and then yeah, that's why they did it probably. So.
Oh, it's a wobbler here.
There was another guy balling on a budget that always did that.
And this will be down just on the other side of midfield.
I never see Mir drop back that far.
The San Francisco
I mean, well, he does not against me yet. He didn't, but I don't know about anybody else. But maybe he does.
Charles, remember last time out
Shut up.
They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on one side, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Get set, get set. Uno.
A handoff running right, Galindo. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. A good productive run there on 1st down. He winds up getting 8.
Inside the red zone, and that means don't come away from there with anything less than 3 points, but everyone's thinking about 6. They're trying to get to the end zone. They decide to run a toss. Big people up front being mobile and moving, and a running back trying to follow behind them to find yardage, and that's exactly what he did.
Now a draw play to McCaffrey. And he'll take this in.
Yep, thank you.
San Francisco touchdown. Christian McCaffrey taking it in from 2 yards out. And the 49ers have regained the lead.
That's if Darren doesn't win his team. But I believe Darren going to win his squad.
So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
Now Rodgers. They'll get this to his tight end. That's Pat Freiermuth. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first?
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
So from 135 all the way over to the other. Here's 1st and 10.
258. All right.
Rodgers now to throw. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
Here's 2nd and 10.
319.
Here's Rodgers. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. A well-designed corner blitz that gets him for a loss of 8 yards.
Now that's a heck of a moment for your first sack of the game, because if this long drive ends without a touchdown because of that sack,
Oh,
we're going to
okay.
look back and say that might be one of the biggest plays of this contest.
319. Go to 50. Hey, you block over here.
Now on 3rd and throw. The 20. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, if only they were all
What was he
season,
covering?
because
I mean,
was
watching.
wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a
He got
breakdown
caught
on
in
the
his.
defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
Throwing now is Rodgers.
Good play. Oh, he dropped it.
That's going to wind up incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
Here's Rodgers to throw.
Good catch.
It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. Robert Woods from a yard out. And the Steelers will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Boswell for the extra point. And that makes it 14-10.
Yep.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. With this slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive. An anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. 91 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Here's Purdy.
What? How the fuck did he miss that catch? How the fuck did he miss it? Okay, still. Okay. That's fine. Yeah, you're right.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. 2nd and 10. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And the Niners get there and bring him down. Jordan Elliott never giving up. He works his way to the QB for a loss of 12. first half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The 49ers going to have the football and trailing on the scoreboard as we get back underway on EA Sports. And that'll be a little too
No, we're playing.
Skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
What are you saying? Yours is saying the server's down? We literally just started up the game. I don't know why it's saying it's down.
Here they come, their first drive of the third quarter. And Charles, they're trailing in this ball game, but we got a tight one set up to be a very entertaining second.
Oh, okay.
And as we know, partner, in the NFL, there's trailing and there's trailing, right? Sometimes you're discouraged by how much you're down, but in this case, this is a tight ball game, so there's a sense of optimism here. I think they went into half and looked at their play sheet and said, these are the plays we really like. What do you say we use them to start the second half and get us going?
Purdy going to give it to Garendo. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
Throwing here, Purdy. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone.
Thanks.
A big play that time on the catch and run. 37 yards.
With that down and distance, no real surprise they decided to throw the ball. I think where the surprise kicked in, the result. Short pass downfield. That ball got taken for a nice journey to turn into a big play.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19.
Watching that play unfold and watching him complete it brought back memories of doing all those pursuit drills to make sure you don't over-pursue and let a guy get a cutback lane on you. He did that very well.
You praised him on tape yesterday for the angles that he takes to the ball. Took a great angle right there. Well, now they'll try the end around. I don't think anyone in the building fooled right there, as that one is going to blow up in their faces. He went backwards 7 yards, setting up a tough 3rd down. How to approach this. 3rd down and 16 yards to go. Purdy.
He really a one-handed interception.
Picked off by Jalen Ramsey. And the Steelers are going to have the football here at their own 45-yard line.
I certainly think that we're seeing a big reason why this team is struggling to put points on the board so far, because
Yeah, he got a one-handed interception.
have ended in turnovers already, and we still have almost a full half of football yet to play.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And their defense just helped them out by getting the football back on the opening drive here in the second half. And now can the offense follow through with points on their first possession?
That's
Not worried.
because after the work the defense has done, they've got a chance here to open up this lead. Well, it's almost football 101 that you preach to your safeties. Don't let anyone get behind you. You're the last line of defense. But he didn't let the play come to him. He went to the play. How about that read and recognition and finishing off that one behind the line of scrimmage?
They fake the give. Now Rodgers.
Lord.
Now he's got a man complete. And down to the 29-yard line. Last play, they didn't even get back to to the line of scrimmage. Now they gain almost 40 yards here.
They came out with an aggressive mindset to start the third quarter, and I wouldn't be surprised to see them take more of these type of deep shots as this game moves along. They connected there. They expect to connect on more before this one's over.
Here's a fake on the jet sweep and a play action now for Rodgers. A quick throw there is incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
On the give, it's Warren. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. Here's 3rd and 7. To throw, it's Rodgers. Open man, that's the tight end fire move. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
A gain of 6 yards on the play.
On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. And he'll have the first down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they can actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. Now it's Rodgers. And he's got it. And the Steelers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
Oh, nice job there putting the ball right in the doorstep of the goal line. Couldn't quite get in to pay dirt, but he got awfully close. Let's see if they can cash it in over the next couple.
And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Steelers will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third. Extra point put through by Boswell. And that makes it a 21-10 game. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass game. And as you well know, in today's NFL, if the passing game isn't working, usually not much else is working either.
Exactly right about that part there. And I know that right now the easy answer would be, hey, let's run the football. But that might not be everything you need. So despite the fact that they've struggled throwing it, they've got to find some type of a play, multiple plays, that puts the ball in the air and allows for them to have some success.
And he goes out right around the 39. 107 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Get set, get set. Watch out.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Back to throw, Purdy. Blitz coming, and down he goes. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on 1st down on the sack.
Pressure can come from all over when you're plotting a defensive strategy. On that particular play, it just came from the outside.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Another try after the first down sack. Purdy. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Outside. 18. Yellow.
Back to throw. Purdy. And this one's incomplete.
It certainly looks like they stopped some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But this defense gets 2 more stops. They can keep them out of that area.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Get set. Get set.
Looking to throw. Purdy. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
What would look like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Back to throw again. That's to the right side, complete to Kittle. And a good job on the tackle there as they get him down shy of the first on the 35-yard strike. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down.
Well, every drive from here out is definitely crucial and critical. They know that they need to get at least 3 here to get it back to a 1-score game. But I can't imagine that in their huddle that they're thinking at all about getting a field goal. They want to get into the end zone and then try and get the ball back again.
Gets this one to use check. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Kyle Juszczyk, a 24-yard touchdown. And the Niners have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come.
The 49ers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Purdy will throw for it. And he will get into the end zone as a 2-point conversion is successful. And the lead is down to a field goal here in the 4th.
Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. Some hitting going on now. This has been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on the return.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. Rodgers going to throw. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on 1st down, but give him credit. He stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. Now a play fake. Rodgers. He finds Austin complete. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down. To throw is Rodgers. And that's knocked away and incomplete. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
A big boot that time. 57 yards the official distance. And out will come the offense as they take over. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And you sense the tide turning. They scored, then their defense forced the punt, and now a chance to ultimately take the lead here late. Cameron Hayward getting upfield to make the stop.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
Yeah, thank you. Okay, I'll take a look later.
Down run goes backwards. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey.
Yes,
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere.
You know, it's become cliche, but we have seen it and observed it. When runners have days like what we're seeing right now, they often take their offensive linemen out for steaks afterwards, don't they? They all go buy them dinner. But after a play like that, he might reduce and might go to the corner and just grab a hot dog or two, huh?
Hey, I mean, they've still been blocking for him well in this game. They don't get one mulligan up front.
Okay, so what we're saying then is we're going petite filet instead of porterhouse. How's
8 ounce.
that?
8 ounce is good.
All right, just checking.
Purdy now to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout.
Now that is the 2-minute drill at its very best. Get the completion, get a big chunk of yardage, and then get out of bounds to save those timeouts. You cannot do it any better than that.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Handoff here, Guendo. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
Not in a position where they absolutely have to rush right now, but they definitely have to pick up the tempo a bit.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Throwing, Purdy. Down the left sideline. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
Well, partner, that's how you make a long drive suddenly not so long anymore. One big play, and they're already in field goal range with designs on getting more than that.
Here's 1st down. McCaffrey running up the middle. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Oh, boy, Christian McCaffrey shaken up, so hold everything here as they're going to take a look at him. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. They'll try the middle with Guendo. And he'll take this one down near the 15.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the play, as we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
Well, this defense needing a stop here. Got to have it. 3rd and 9.
Watch out!
To throw is Purdy. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th. Wow. Charles, what a big drive late in the 4th quarter to take this lead.
And normally you're really excited if the offense has the ball late in the game. But I think this crew is really excited to have their defense go back out there because they haven't surrendered a point in the 4th quarter yet. They've helped make this comeback possible with their defensive play. Now they get a chance to finish this game off.
Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
26.
Now Rodgers. To the right side and complete to Metcalf. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable 2nd down.
Here comes 2nd down.
Get 300. Get 300. Hey, 88.
To throw is Rodgers. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. The Steelers signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go. Rodgers to throw. That's going to be caught. It's Austin. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. So an ideal set of circumstances there. They move the chains, and they save that final timeout. Back to throw, Rodgers. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Down the right sideline. And into the end zone. A pick 6 for the 49er D as they score a touchdown. And so much for the game-winning 2-minute drive. I think that interception return there pretty much seals the deal.
And one thing to keep in mind, in this situation with the score that close, defense isn't backing off and just giving you easy throws. They're playing aggressively as well, and they end up picking that one off and sealing the deal for themselves.
So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Yeah, I like that. Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, you can share my channel with other people, with your friends.
Here's
It's cool.
1st and 10. And they'll start the drive on the ground with Johnson. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. And now with 6 seconds remaining, they're going to burn their final timeout. Here's 2nd down. On play action. Now Rodgers. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock.
That was Metcalf you sent on that route that I picked off, right? That wasn't Metcalf? I thought it was Metcalf. Oh.
And the pressure there forced the incompletion.
Okay. I thought it was Metcalf. That's what I...
One final try for Rodgers. We've seen this before. And this is dropped and incomplete.
Yeah.
There's a metaphor for how this one is gone.
That was Metcalf right there, though, right? Yeah.
Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break, Charles. Remember, they trailed at intermission. They come out, they have the big second half. And that
But I...
And Brandon, trailing at halftime, we always talk about teams making adjustments. You know what
and I caught up with him, too.
It's just executing better. Because the game plan you put in place at the beginning of the week...
I did. No, I was beating him. No, I was beating him. I'm just saying I did catch up to him, though. I was literally... I could have been pretty much. I could have knocked him down. I was on his back.
That's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn, and this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com.
McCaffrey, Metcalf, you would have thrown it over me.
From Santa Clara.
Yeah.